Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I did it. I did my meal prep for the week. Oh my goodness, even though technically it's going to be Tuesday through Saturday instead of doing Monday through Friday, because today I ended up already not having enough time to prep it in the morning before I woke up. Well, that doesn't even make sense. I didn't have time to prep like the breakfast stuff or the lunches or anything for today, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow through Saturday, which is going to be fine because most likely we will be out at the grocery stores on Saturday probably, and so that would actually be really helpful because that way I can make sure that I eat breakfast before we go, because it's never good to go shopping on an empty stomach, and I do that every single Saturday and or Sunday whenever we end up going. So this will be really helpful, but I don't want to leave this stuff out for too long, so I'm going to show you guys it, and then I'm going to put it away, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it. But no, Dad, you can't have any. Dad just trying to take my food. Like I said, it's going to be Tuesday through Saturday, and I did basically like 2 different meals and then just copied them like 3 times for one and 2 times for a different one. This is what I've been working on for like 2 days now almost, and trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it and everything. And this is the first time I've ever tried a meal prep. This is the first time, like a weekly meal prep, other than just like freezer dinners and stuff like that, but actually making everything for myself. So this is going to be fun to test out, guys. So I don't know if I'm, you know, like still hungry. I ended up making like some little snack roll-up thingies that have got tofurkey in them. Yes, guys, I bought some tofurkey at Valley Produce this week, so that is what they're going to be like if I need a snack or something like that. And also too, I forgot I didn't show the other piece to my lunch, but I'll share that with you guys. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are the same, and then what would be Wednesday and Friday are also the same. So that's how I ended up doing that, and that's breakfast, lunch, and then dinner down here. Like I said, I also have like snacks and things like that that I'm going to have throughout the day, but if not, I at least have the main meals done. I don't have like a designated snack or anything like that. Start off with, this is going to be breakfast, and what this is just a little bit of not Greek yogurt. This is actually organic vanilla yogurt, and I like it better than Greek yogurt, and it is still very high in protein, so it's pretty good. I got this stuff from Aldi. Most of this stuff I actually think I got from Aldi. And then these, which is potatoes and green peppers. I was trying to figure out something. I do not really like sweet things for breakfast, so this will be perfect for me because it has got more of like a carb-based thing, and then also something sweet as well, because I like carbs for breakfast. Well, not carbs for breakfast, but I just don't like things that are sweet, and they have to have flavor, and like they can't just be like pancakes and butter or pancakes, and I don't like syrup because I don't like sweet things. So like I'm not a huge fan of that kind of stuff. I tried to base it more around not so sweet things and stuff like that because I'm not a fan of that for breakfast. So this is what I'm going to be putting in my yogurt, and this has got blueberries, blackberries, and some granola, protein granola. So that has got my protein in there along with the yogurt, and this is, like I said, green peppers, yellow peppers, red peppers, orange peppers, some cheese, and then also potatoes. And then I'm going to dump that into here and then warm this up in the microwave while the berries are in there though. So that would be for breakfast. And then for lunch, I am doing a kale quinoa. It's also got some almonds, cranberries in here. I think that's all that's in this one. And I also am going to make a homemade salad dressing as well, which I might do tomorrow, or I might do before I go to bed. I'm not sure. And for dinner, this isn't just a plain old sandwich. This has actually got a veggie burger in there. I wanted to do a bun, but I completely forgot about buns, so I'm using instead just some like sprouted whole grain bread, tomato, and then I got provolone cheese, and then some veganese. So for the most part, honestly guys, with the exception of the yogurt and the cheese that I ended up using, almost everything else in here, and the cheese in there as well, is vegan, exception of the cheese, the yogurt, and then that cheese as well. Everything in here is almost vegan too. So if you guys were looking for a vegan alternative as well, possibly don't use cheese, or you could also use the Follow Your Heart. I know they make shredded cheese, and you could also substitute as well American cheese in for this if you want to. You could also do a burger or whatever you want, but that would be really easy. I'm not sure if there is vegan like yogurt, but If you guys are or want to try it in that way, you could. I've never found vegan like yogurt. I think there is like some type of substitute like that, but I've never tried it. I love vegan mayo, so that's what I ended up adding to this. And then it's also just got a large tomato on there, and then my patty, which I'll probably end up possibly warming up. And then I've also got like some berries and grapes and stuff like that in there as well. Also for lunch, I made these little packets with string cheese in there as well. Again, not vegan, but you could just substitute something else in there as well. And then also some grapes too, in case I want something sweet. And I made a different packet, or the exact same thing. I just threw in string cheese and then also grapes for a little packet for lunch every day. Or if this fills me up, I could always save this for a snack like before lunch or after lunch, whatever I'm feeling like. But I made 5 of these packets to each go with the lunch, or like I said, before or after as a snack. So that would complete this day. And then like I said too, that coffee's over there. This is my Thursday and Friday, I believe would be, and this has got bagel and peanut butter, so that's like my protein and my carb in there pretty much. The peanut butter is actually organic peanut butter as well, so I'm wondering how it's going to end up tasting. I was thinking about maybe adding honey to it too, if I want to. I don't really know, but this one is lacking a little bit, I noticed. There's not a whole ton really going on for this lunch. So like I said, guys, this is my first time ever trying it. If I'm really still hungry after breakfast, I can always, you know, add in maybe just some regular granola or some berries or something like that as well. We will see. I also cut up some oranges. I have oranges cut up every single week, but I noticed I actually don't mind oranges, and I really thought I always hated them, but cut up like this, they actually taste pretty good. So I've got those, and then I also have an apple that I'm just going to you know, leave kind of in there as well. Might cut it up, but the only problem with cutting up apples early is that they start to go brown. So I'm just gonna wait and then probably cut it up like in the morning or something, but it will take me little time compared to everything else that I've already done. And then for my lunch for these 2 days, I've got a spinach, and then it has also got some dried cranberries as well, some walnuts, and some mandarins, and I also have feta cheese. I might add it and I might not, it depends. Like I said too, I'm also going to do that homemade salad dressing as well, which I will probably share with you guys as I go throughout the week, and I'll also let you guys know too how this is kind of holding up for me, if I'm actually able to finish everything or if I'm not eating enough or what it is. And then this, I actually made too much to go into these 2 containers, so I ended up having this for dinner actually tonight. Oh my goodness, guys, it's amazing. It's cilantro lime rice with black beans and corn in there as well, so I have some protein in there too for my my beans. I've got a little thing of like guacamole kind of in here. It's not totally guacamole, it's just kind of like mashed up avocado and some seasonings and salt and stuff like that. I'm going to add that to the cilantro lime rice, and if I want to, I can eat it with chips, or I could put it on a tortilla as well. I loved it tonight how I had it just plain, just I mixed everything up and it tasted delicious. And also with these as well, the little yogurt things, I did end up putting a little bit of strawberry jam in the top because I love parfaits with strawberries, and strawberries were really expensive this week, so I ended up not getting them, but I added some strawberry jam to it, so we will see if that ends up tasting just as good. Yeah, this is my meal prep for the week. I'm, like I said, gonna see how this turns out, guys. I'm really excited. Yeah, there's a couple things, like I said, I might have to tweak a little bit here and there. Like, it doesn't seem like it's quite as much for dinner here, but I had this and it was actually filled me up, so I think I should be good. If not, I can always, like I said, add in something else. We've got pears, we've got cantaloupe, pineapple as well, and then like I said too, for breakfast, if I'm feeling a little bit hungry, I might cut up the apple and end up having it with peanut butter as well. So it might be a lot of peanut butter, but that would be my protein kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of seeing how this is gonna work out. Like I said, it will be a work in progress kind of as I go throughout the week, and also I'll probably maybe let you guys know like at the end of the week how it ends up going for me. Like I was saying too, guys, I made these little like wrap thingies. They're just in like tortillas, and then they're wrapped up and cut up into little pieces, and they also have veganese, and they've got American cheese, and they have tofurkey, and then also pickle in the middle. And like I said, they're just wrapped up, and then I cut them into like smaller pieces. Those will be for like, if like I said, for dinner or something like that, or for lunch, or possibly for even breakfast if I want to have them as like a addition if I feel like I'm still hungry. I made those. That's hopefully keeping me away from like snacks and chips and things like that, because I have a problem, guys. I actually did buy some like healthier like rice cakes. I really like rice cakes, and rice cakes are not really bad for you. I mean, like chip wise, if you're gonna have rice cakes or Doritos, but I love the cheddar ones, and so I got those from Aldi, I think, or something like that. Could also do like stuff like that for breakfast too, but I was thinking I might add those in maybe for breakfast as well. It just kind of depends, guys, like I said, whatever I'm feeling like. But my thing is, I was explaining this to you guys I think in yesterday's vlog as well, is that I cannot do eggs in the morning. I can't do eggs at all. I can't do eggs raw. If they're baked into a cake or a pie or something like that, well, pie, I don't know, maybe like meringue kind of, but I can't do them raw. Deviled eggs, like scrambled eggs, that kind of thing, I can't do that. It is too hard on my stomach and it will make me sick. So I don't eat eggs, and so my breakfast options are really limited, because like I said, I don't like sweet things for breakfast either. I really don't like fruit and stuff like that in the morning for breakfast. I need something like that will fill me up kind of fast. Like I need carbs in the morning, but I don't like just like plain old like carbs, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I don't like waffles or pancakes, or you know, like even just toast and butter. I'm not a huge fan. I need something that has like more flavor in it. Like I like bagels with cream cheese, which I know still sounds kind of plain, but I don't know why. I guess I just prefer that more. I'm not a huge fan of like yogurt or like sweet berries and stuff like that, like in a parfait and stuff like that. I'll have them sometimes, but I don't love them. That's why I did just a small amount of, you know, yogurt for breakfast, and with the berries and the granola and stuff like that. Like I said, we'll see. I'm testing it out, guys. I have no clue. I've never tried this before. I've never done meal prep like for a whole week for myself. I've done like freezer stuff like I was saying too, but we shall just see. We'll see how this turns out, guys. I am excited, but you know, my thing is, pretty much at this point, anything will be healthier and better for me than what I'm eating. So if it's like, you know, I should be getting more protein, or I should be getting more of this or whatever, at this point right now, anything will be better than me eating like trail mix for breakfast. Like that's what I've been doing, because I'm like, okay, I don't know what I want to eat, or I'll have Doritos for breakfast. Like I can't eat Doritos for breakfast, guys. And well, I'm just saying that because there's Doritos sitting over there. We haven't had Doritos actually in a really long time. You know, I'll have like chips and like cheese and stuff like that, or I'll have like crackers and stuff like that, and it's just like, it's all carbs, and it's like I'm barely getting any protein anyway. And you know, every once in a while I'll have like lentil soup, or I'll have like, mainly for dinner, I'll end up having like possibly a salad, you know, like spinach or something, or maybe I'll have like a thing of berries, or you know, like, but I need to kind of break it up throughout the day, and so I'm not just eating like a full like 6 ounces of blackberries at the end of the day. You know, like split it up. If I am going to eat 6 ounces of blackberries in one day, at least it'll be throughout the day and not like all in one sitting or whatever. I'm confident that this will be at least better than how I'm eating right now, because it'll just be really random, and like you know, like some mornings I'll end up having breakfast, other mornings I'll only have coffee. And so I need to figure out something, and this was the only thing I could think of, that it's in the fridge, I have to eat it. Like if it's in the fridge, I will make myself eat it. If it's not, and I'm like, oh well, you know, I could have this or I could have that, even if I had a meal plan for myself and I was like, okay, this is what's going to be for breakfast, me actually having to make the food for myself for breakfast, especially in the mornings, or if I'm busy like at night or something like that, I just will be like, oh, it's easier just to heat up soup, or it's easier just to, you know, real quick have a piece of toast for breakfast, instead of like actually like, you know, really paying attention to what I'm eating or anything like that. You know, like I love avocado toast, but it takes me so long to make that I barely ever have it for breakfast. It's like lunch that I'll end up eating it or something. We're excited about this, guys. I've been working on it for so long, like 2 or 3 days now, on like my plan and everything like that. I roughly kind of used a Beachbody. It was like a Beachbody pin, and it was like a meal plan kind of thing. And so I briefly used that a little bit as kind of a reference of like, okay, what do I want? Like obviously salad like doing salads for lunch, but they aren't the same salads. I found random salad recipes on Pinterest and was like, okay, I want to do this. If you guys can't tell, I love Pinterest. I will try to link as many recipes below as I can remember that I used or find. Some stuff was just kind of random, like it would call for like a couple ingredients and I'd only use like half of them. The kale and quinoa salad actually also called for like pomegranate seeds, but I have not seen pomegranate seeds at either Valley Produce or Caputo's. I don't know where they sell them. I don't even know if I really like them. I don't mind pomegranate juice, but I'm not a huge fan, so I don't know if I'd like it. And I was just like, I like cranberries. I think they'd taste tasty on a salad. So I'm doing that, and I'm also going to try, like I said, too, to make the homemade salad dressing. And I think that's it, guys. Honestly, I'm sorry I'm rambling on today, but I am just like, I've been on my feet all day, at least this afternoon, since pretty much like 4 o'clock or so, or 3 o'clock maybe even. And that's also because I ended up cooking dinner, or throwing it in the crock pot, I guess. And then I had to make all this stuff, like all the rice and all that kind of stuff. We also had rice for dinner tonight. It was a chicken cilantro lime chicken. Chicken breast, I guess, and we had it over rice. So I was making the rice anyway for myself and then also for dinner, and it worked out well. And then I also ended up making parfaits for everybody else. I'll show you guys those, and then also breakfast bowls as well. These, I think I've showed you guys these before. They have got egg in there, and then also some potatoes, and they've got salsa and cheese, and then you just warm them up in the microwave. So I made 5 of these in total. I also made 3 parfaits as well. They have pretty much the same thing as mine. They're just a little bit bigger, and then they also have got the granola in here, and then you just add the granola to the parfait. So that's everybody else's plan for breakfast pretty much. I'm also going to make a quiche one day, and then they'll have it, they can just warm it up for breakfast the next morning, or however they want to do it. I think that's it for everybody else for breakfast. But I've been doing that all day. On top of making mine, I've also been breakfast prepping for everybody else. Dad, Matthew, and Jack, because they all get up early for school and work and stuff like that, they end up just being able to take those and pretty much go, or they can just have them real quick before they leave. If not, they'd end up having cereal, and I feel like these are healthier for them than cereal, so waste a little bit of my time to make all this stuff, but I'm happy that they're eating healthy too, or at least better, I guess, than cereal for breakfast. On top of it too, though, I was making most of the stuff for myself anyway, like the yogurt, and I needed all the ingredients out, so I just, you know, added the extras, or, you know, however I was making it. And then too, with the their breakfast bowls, I just had to add the scrambled eggs and the salsa. I didn't add salsa to mine because I have the bell peppers in there, but I baked all the potatoes in at the same time. I'm also pretty happy too, guys, because like at least maybe 40% or so of my stuff that I ended up making was organic. Like I used organic peanut butter. A lot of the fruits and vegetables, well, a good portion of the fruits and vegetables were organic. I also ended up using like the veganese, that's organic. My bread that I ended up using for the sandwiches, the yogurt was organic. The potatoes were organic, black beans were organic, like most of the stuff that I ended up making, like I said, guys. The kale too, that was organic. The spinach was organic. So I would say probably at least close to 40% of everything that I used, maybe even 50% was organic. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself for trying to stay as healthy as possible, as organic as possible, you know, vegetarian as possible. Well, everything's vegetarian, but it was actually pretty close to being vegan too, with the exception of a few things that, like I said too, you guys could just substitute if you guys are looking for like a vegan substitute or something like that as well. So yeah, guys, I am exhausted. It is only, oh my goodness, actually it's almost 9 or 10 o'clock. I'm probably going to take a shower and head to bed because I have been on my feet all day, and I just thought I'd share with you guys my highlight of the day because it was pretty amazing. I'm just, like I said, super excited, and I can't wait to wake up tomorrow to breakfast because this is going to be like make my day. So I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.